Welcome back to the channel, and today we have my 10 most carried pocket knives under $100 over the last, I'd say, 2 months since we did this video. First up, we have the Vosteed Corgi, and this is the newest of the Corgis, the Sheepsfoot blade. I just like carrying this one because of how streamlined it is. It's very easy to carry, doesn't weigh a whole lot. Not to mention, you have an excellent utility blade shape and still a pretty versatile blade shape. You do tip work very easy, and hand cuts are going to be easy, and you can still do pinch cuts on a flat cutting surface. 14C 20-inch steel, comfortable neutral handle, reversible deep carry pocket clip, and check that action out. If you like front flippers, this one is a front flipper and a back flipper as well. Pretty awesome offering. It's been a pretty popular one for Vosteed for good reason. Has a titanium inlay right there, and I like the little textured button right there as well. Next one, pulling out of the pocket as we speak, and this is the brand new QSP Vault. I dropped my review and testing of this yesterday. If you didn't get to see this, go check it out after this video. But spoiler, it's an awesome knife. 14C 20-inch steel. Micarta, aluminum bolsters, and they're calling this their glide lock. It's basically a crossbar lock. Beautiful action, comfortable ergos. Yep, not going to say any more about it. If you didn't see the review, go check it out. All right, next up we have the Kizer Mad Tanto, and I'm going to tell you right now, this one started getting back in the pocket after putting on this quick stud. If you've never used one of these before, it's just a stud that you can screw onto the knife. And it just changes this one up so much for me because I didn't carry it all that much because I don't like flipper only deployment knives. I just don't seem to carry them as much. But now I can reverse flick it. This is a super useful Tanto. I'm not usually a Tanto fan, but I can still use that tip very easy. I can use a secondary tip. Yeah, this deep hollow ground 154 cm blade. Very, very comfortable ergos. I can even choke up on it. Has a deep carry, deep carry, pocket clip, and ridiculously smooth action. Love that raw stonewash finish on this one. And I've been rotating. Right now, I'm carrying this one because I had the thumb studs, but I had it on my drop point recently. Yeah, it makes them so much more fun to carry, and I like the way it feels whenever I rest my thumb right here. If any of these knives interest you, I will have them all linked down below. I'll also link the quick studs if you're interested in trying to put some of those on your knives. You just got to make sure the blade thickness is thin enough for these. Forget what size the thickness is, maybe 1/8. It says it on the site. And I do recommend the actual quick branded ones because I did get some of the generic ones and they've already started rusting on me. The quick brand ones, they use some good stainless. So yeah, definitely made this knife a lot more fun to carry, and I already like the knife. I just, like I said, I'm just not, I enjoy using a flipper sometimes, but I much prefer using those thumb studs. Yeah, very nice. Keeps it out of the blade path as well. You get a lot of room because of that forward choil. Same thing goes for this one. This is the Sencut Omniform. I have a quick stud for this one as well. And talk about a game changer for this knife. I love this knife, but once again, it's a flipper only. I have one of those studs for it. I took it off recently because I'm trying to run another knife. But awesome knife and larger knife. It already had beautiful action, so it reverse flicks really, really well. And thumb flicks really well with that quick stud because this thing has a really nice tuned detent. And this one is a very inexpensive one to carry as well. Nice micarta scales for nice grip, comfortable handle. It has a full flat ground 9CR18 MOV blade. It's nice and slicey. And you got a nice usable tip, very versatile blade. Yep. I've always liked the Omniform, especially now that I can put a quick stud on it. Next up, we have the newest Vosteed Raccoon. This is the top liner lock, and I think this may have become my favorite of the Raccoons. I go back and forth between this one and my aluminum one. I love them both. I go back and forth, and right now it is the top liner lock. Excellent detent on these, and they're ridiculously smooth. Top liner lock, if you don't know, is basically a liner lock on top that has a button to release it. Yeah, hopefully you can see the button right there. Yeah, there's absolutely no friction once you remove that pressure from that top liner lock. You can tell the difference because they do also have a button lock. And make sure if you're looking for the top liner lock, the ones that have top liner lock have different color thumb studs. I think the button lock ones just have silver thumb studs, so that is one way to tell the difference between the two. I like this micarta. It gives perfect traction. Love how they soften these edges on this knife. Nice and lightweight. Has a deep carry reversible pocket clip. You know, the Raccoon is an outstanding knife. Very slicey 14C 2010 blade. Yeah, I've liked the Raccoon from day one. Wish they would drop the mini Raccoon. I don't know when that one's coming. I'll have to ask them about that. They do have another new model dropping very soon. Hopefully I'll have it on the channel. Next we have the Civivi Starflare. And it's super hot out here already. It's like 90 something degrees today. And whenever it starts getting hot, I tend to grab lighter knives, especially knives that are stainless. This one's coated and stainless. So I can carry them in my lightweight shorts. And this is a good one for that. It's nice and lightweight because it has aluminum scales with no liners. Very, very excellent utility blade shape. Look at that needle-like tip right there. Excellent for doing detailed cuts and pokey stuff. Very, very smooth action. This thing has the snappiest button lock action. I mean, rockets out. Very, very nice action. Reversible deep carry pocket clip. Very comfortable in hand. You can even choke up on it if you want. Yeah, overall, I enjoy this knife. I do wish on their aluminum knives they'd put some, like, I don't know, cross-hatching texture or something just to give it a little bit extra texture. Kind of like the Vosteed Raccoon texture. This is perfect right here. This one's not terrible, especially being that it has the deep choil right there. I feel much safer like that. But it wouldn't hurt to put some nicer texture to where it's a little bit more grippy. Nitro V blade, like if I didn't say that already. Yep, I've been enjoying this one. Next one, the Sencut Borzam. I reviewed this one a few days ago, and I gotta say, I have really, really been enjoying it. You have a flipper and thumb stud, so I don't have to add a quick stud to this one. Excellent action. It's a nice full-size knife, and this knife performs so well. 9CR18 blade, nice and thinly ground, comfortable ergos, Peel Ply G10 that just has that perfect texture on it. Nice and drop shut action. Can reverse flick it. Yeah. Enjoy this one. Next, we have the Kizer Justice, and this is the newest with the denim micarta. I gotta say, I like this one a lot more than I expected. I don't love the glass breaker, but I'm okay with it. This is a larger knife. It has such good action. You see how that flipper tab is sitting in front of that pivot and is canted back with jimping. This thing comes rocketing out. And then it's a free dropper there. Got those thumb studs like I like it. Nice and comfortable because you have a fairly neutral handle. Nice long blade and Bowler N690 stainless steel. Yeah, I've carried this one way more than I expected. I don't know. I don't know if it's the action or just the aesthetics of it. Something has been bringing me back to this one an awful lot. Came on a trip with me not too long ago. And yeah, this is the Kizer Justice. Two more left. And next we have the Civivi Qubit. I can't say enough good things about the Qubit. It's just an easy knife to carry. It's an outstanding EDC. It's got nice thin blade stock, making this thing a ridiculous slicer because of that full flat grind that comes down nice and thin. Very versatile blade to use that tip, pierce, and in-hand cuts are going to be very easy as well. Super smooth action. If you want to use it as a bottle opener, you can. Lightweight because of the aluminum with no liners. 14C 2010 blade. Reversible deep carry pocket clip. Yeah, love this one. That's why I bought two of these. I have the coated one, the black washed one, and this one is probably my newest one. And then I liked it so much I bought the Weak Qubit as well. There's a few things I like about the Weak Qubit over this one, and the biggest thing I think is the tiger striping on the tie gives it a lot more grip. You know, if you got slick hands, this is gonna be pretty slippery in hand because it's just slick aluminum. Wish they would put some texture on it, but I still love this knife. It's an outstanding slicer, no doubt. Last and certainly not least, we have the TRIVISA Corvus. This is another one that kind of shocked me on how much I carry it. This is a button lock. It has a flipper and it has a thumb hole. It's more suited for the flipper. You have a flipper that has some nice texturing on it, and this thing has some of the snappiest flipper action on a budget knife that I've seen. Watch this. I mean, rockets out. And it's a nice solid button lock. I've spine whacked it in the video, and I have not had any issues with this one loosening on me or anything. Full flat ground, 14C blade, versatile. I love that very gradual belly. So I can do chip work if I want, and I can cut on a flat cutting surface easy in a pinch grip. In-hand cuts can be very nice. Yeah, TRIVISA has been killing it. The last two designs I've absolutely loved. I carry this one and I carry the Columba a lot as well. But this is probably the newest. That's probably why this one's been getting the most pocket time. Well, here's all the knives again. Let me know down in the comments what knives did you carry most last month or whenever. And like I said, if any of these interest you, I will have them all linked down in the description. They should all be available, so if they are, they will definitely be down there. If you have any questions in particular, feel free to ask me down in the comments. I hope everybody's having an absolute amazing day. I will see y'all on the next one. Hey, yeah.